Online Southwest Radio. This is Power 365 Radio. Get ready to experience dynamic energy and professionalism. At Power 365 Radio, we pride ourselves on being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions, we are your #1 online radio station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch content that keeps you informed, entertained, and engaged. Stay connected on Power 365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms. On Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power 365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your source for news and insight. This is Power 365 Radio. Get
Alright, and good morning and welcome to yet another interesting edition of Sport Brief on Power 365 FM, your #1 online radio in Southwest Nigeria. We are the best among the rest. Wherever you may be listening to my voice, this is a Bidak for Miracle Oluwa Damilola. This morning, it promises to be entertaining as I'll be taking round-up news in the world of sport, starting from the local stories before we go to the international stories. 5 minutes away from 9 a.m. Nigerian time is what the time is saying right here, right now. Quickly, let's get down to business. Let me confirm to you that yesterday, of course, the Super Eagles of Nigeria has departed from Libya after being held hostage. Oh my God. Yesterday, it wasn't so funny because a lot of things actually happened yesterday as far as that is concerned. And also, let me confirm to you this morning, talking about a CAF, they've been able to open the investigation into into Libya Nigerian crisis as far as that also is concerned. Let me send to tell you that this morning, talking about the 2025 African Cup of Nations, CAF react to maltreatment of Nigerian contingent in Libya. We also take a look at that this morning. Let me make understand that Ahmed Musa stands with Super Eagles contingent all scarves to investigate and also sanction Libya as far as that also is concerned. A lot of stories on my table to turn this morning. We take it one after the other. Don't forget, we're live on all our social media and on Facebook at Power FM. At Power FM Live rather, and also on YouTube at Power 365 FM, and for the TikTok lovers at Power 365 Online Radio is where to watch us and listen to us live and direct. A quick one, let's get down to business this morning. I'll be starting with these, talking about Adesanya reviews financial struggles after Pereira loss. Yes, that will be the first news I'll be opening it with this morning. And as I don't forget, Lukman recounts UEL heroes Ballon d'Or nomination. Okay, let's start with this morning, talking about Adesanya as he reviews of financial struggles after Pereira loss. Let me understand that the UFC fighter Israel Adesanya has opened up on a dark period in his career where he was left financially poor following the loss to Alex Pereira during his kickboxing days in China. Don't forget the Nigerian born Kiwi UFC star and also former middleweight champion known for his flashy style and also confidence in the octagon. Shared a surprising tale of hardship on the JRE podcast, of course narrating how he actually find himself in their strength after the promotion he was actually fighting for, he suddenly stopped offering him bouts. Don't forget, he said when I was actually fighting in China and I lost to Alex, they stopped giving me fight. I think at the time I was the highest paid foreign fighter in China, but then they stopped giving me fight. At Adesanya reviewed, said he pleaded with the promotion, saying, look, I have 7 more fights on my contract. Can I at least just get 3? I just need 3. And as his funds were rapidly depleting as far as that is concerned. Don't forget, he said the situation became so desperate that Adesanya was actually down to his last $500, barely enough to cover a week groceries. Don't forget, he said it was at this low point that his coach Eugene Berman stepped in as a financial lifeline. Adesanya recounted the emotional moment when Berman instructed him to check his bank account, leaving the fighter in tears of gratitude. Of course, this revelation shed light on the unpredictable nature of a fighter career and also the importance of having a supportive team. It also contrasts sharply with Adesanya's recent high-profile UFC career, which has seen him win and also lose the middleweight title multiple times. As far as that is concerned, moving away from that particular one, let's go talk about Ademola Lookman this morning. Let me confirm to you, talking about Ademola Lookman recounts UEL Heroes Ballon d'Or nomination. Talking about Ademola Lookman has opened up on his historic Europa League final hat-trick against Bayer Leverkusen, and also last season, and his pride has been the sole African nominee for the 2024 Ballon d'Or. Don't forget, the 24-year-old Nigerian international who recently clinched Atlanta Player of the Month award spoke to France Football, of course, about his remarkable achievement. Lookman's hat-trick actually propelled Atlanta to their first of the European silverware, defeating the previously unbeaten Bayer Leverkusen in the UEFA Europa League final. That was last season. Don't forget, Atlanta coach is talking about Gianpiero Gasperini actually told Lookman that he has made football history after his memorable hat-trick. And also don't forget, he said the feelings of winning and having a medal around my neck is an amazing feeling. Ademola Lookman said that particular one. Don't forget, he said I'm making history in a small place like Bergamo is really special. He said I was actually shocked when Gasperini told me that I have become a part of football history a few days later. It's an honor, but I've worked hard to get there. Don't forget, the Charlton athlete actually graduated, expressed his disbelief at his Ballon d'Or nomination, stating, I thought it was crazy when I saw my name in the 30 candidates for the Ballon d'Or. It's crazy, and being the only African player on the list makes it even more special. I said I'm really proud of it. It's an honor knowing where I've come from as far as that is concerned. Oh my God, my time is running. Let's leave the particular story. Okay. Before I even leave there, let me understand that Lookman also discussed his decision to represent Nigeria despite his experiences growing up in London, staying in London, in Perkman, and also Camberwell. Of course, there was a lot of communities from the different culture and also region, and a big Nigerian community too. It was like a little Lagos, and I have good memories there as far as that is concerned. Oh my God, 10 minutes away from 9 a.m. Nigerian time. Let's move away from that particular story. Let's go talk about African Cup of Nations this morning. Oh my God, Ahmed Musa stands with Super Eagles contingent Hawks cover to actually investigate and also sanction Libya. Don't forget, talking about the Super Eagles, Ahmed Musa has expressed his displeasure over the poor treatment of the Libyan authorities towards the Super Eagles contingent, of course, who has been held hostage for more than 15 hours at the Al Barak airport after landing in Libya. Don't forget, they shot at value jet aircraft was strangely and dangerously diverted to the small airport away from Benghazi, just as the pilot was completing his approach to the Benghazi airport. Don't forget, the Canopy has shared on a post on his ex handle, formerly known as Twitter, and also he said, I'm extremely disappointed by the unjust treatment of the Super Eagles and the NFF officials as well as dignitaries in Libya. Don't forget, this is not sportsmanship, and I want the football governing body, that SCAF, online to intervene and investigate this particular incident. He said, I stand with a player in difficult time. Meanwhile, the fatigue players and officials has remained non-plausible as the OSA Libyan Football Federation failed to send any reception team to even vehicles to take the delegation members from the airport to their hotel, said to be 3 hours away in Benghazi. Don't forget, the NFF made arrangements for separate vehicles for the team, but the plan was unhinged by the diversion of the aircraft. Don't forget, The players have actually resolved not to play the match any longer, as NFF officials are making plans to fly the team back. Of course, as it stands, they've been flew back to Nigeria. Let me confirm to you this morning that as it stands at the 105 African Cup of Nations, CAF has reacted to the maltreatment of Nigerian contingent in Libya. Don't forget, at the 2005 African Cup of Nations, as the Super Eagles prepared to return home, the Confederation of African Football CAF has reacted to the happenings in Libya. Of course, Libya has been under the spotlight since Sunday, following the way they maltreated Nigerian Super Eagles player and also technical crew. Don't forget that what the football body via its competition director, talking about Luzolo September, reacted through UK-based journalist Ozazo Obayuwana. CAF is actually aware of this particular matter and is in touch with the teams in Libya. He said the Nigerian side are due to be back in Nigeria, as they have resolved not to play the game following their inability to gain entrance into Libya, as immigration officers delayed Nigerian contingent for more than 12 hours. As far as that is concerned, moving away from that particular one, also still talking about that particular one, as CAF has been able to open investigation into Libya and also Nigerian crisis. Let me confirm to you this morning that the Confederation of African Football has opened an investigation into crisis between Libya and Nigeria. As it stands, the Mediterranean Knights were expected to host the Super Eagles of Nigeria in the match 4 of the 2025 African Cup of Nations qualifier, but the game seems to have been cancelled after Libya poorly treated the Nigerian side. Don't forget, the football body on Monday started an investigation into the matter. Of course, the Confederation African, the football, that's CAF, has actually been in contact with the Libyan and also Nigerian authorities after it had been informed that the Nigerian Football Federation team was talking about Super Eagles and their technical team were stranded in disturbing conditions for several hours at an airport, and they were allegedly instructed to land by the Libyan authorities. Don't forget, the matters has been referred to the CAF disciplinary board for investigation, and also appropriate action will be taken against those who violated the CAF statutes and also regulation. The statement read, as far as that is concerned, oh my god, my time is running on the show for 10 minutes away from 9 a.m. Nigerian time. Let's quickly go on a short break, and while we are back from the short break, Sport Brief on Power 365 FM continues. Don't touch it now. I will be right back.
Tune in for the rhythms that make you feel alive. And get ready to power up your day every day on Power 365 Radio, broadcasting from the city of Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates. Don't miss a thing. So, pick up your phone and follow us on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your number one online Southwest radio. This is Power 365 Radio. Get ready to experience dynamic energy and professionalism. At Power 365 Radio, we pride ourselves on being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions, we are your number one online radio station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch content that keeps you informed, entertained, and engaged. Stay connected on Power 365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power 365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your source for news and insight. This is Power 365 Radio. Get ready to experience dynamic energy and professionalism. At Power 365 Radio, we pride ourselves on being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions, we are your number one online radio station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch content that keeps you informed, entertained, and engaged. Stay connected on Power 365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power 365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your source for news and insight.
Alright, and welcome back from that short commercial break of the program that is still live resonator. Sport Brief and Power 365 FM, your number one online radio. Time is running. Let's get to other news stories on my table this morning. Let me make you understand other news stories that I have on my table this morning. As Argentina, Manuel Lanzini ruled out of World Cup. Why? Of course, you know this morning also Nigerian Egypt dominate ITTF a team event. Also take a look at that. As also Nasarawa talking about BOWFT. Nasarawa Hamilton's faced by Bayelsa Queens in where that is in the final. As far as that is concerned, also let me confirm to you that Libya also threatens the leg actions over Nigerian withdrawal from AFCON qualifier. Oh my God. Okay, let me take that first. This morning, let me confirm to you that Libyan authorities threatens leg actions over Nigerians withdrawal from African Cup of Nations qualifier. As it stands, the Libyan Football Federation has condemned Nigerian decision to withdraw from the scheduled 2025 African Cup of Nations qualifier in Libya, trying to take leg actions to protect its national team's interest. Don't forget, the Super Eagles cited safety concern having been stranded at Alabama airport for over 13 hours, following an unexpected diversion that was on Sunday, prompting Nigerians to pull out of the match. Of course, initially set for Tuesday, October 15th. Of course, in his statement shared by the Libyan observer, the LFF accused the Nigerian Football Federation of failing to cooperate in organizing the match and causing the confusion that led to the current situation. Don't forget, the statement read that the Libyan Football Federation condemns the measures taken by the Nigerian Football Federation by refusing to play the Libyan-Nigerian match in the African Cup of Nations qualifier scheduled for Tuesday, October 15. Don't forget, stressing that it will take all legal measures to actually preserve the interest of the Libyan national football team. As far as that is concerned, moving away from that particular story, let's go talk about these. As 20 minutes has run through and 9 a.m. just like 20 seconds. Let me confirm this morning that Nasarawa Amazons will face Bayelsa Queens in final. As it stands, let me confirm to you that Nasarawa Amazons will on Wednesday play Bayelsa Queen in the final of the Betty Obasaki Women Football Tournament BOWFT. After both teams won their respective semi-final play that was on Monday at the University of Benin Sport Complex in Benin City. Don't forget, Nasarawa Amazons defeated the defending champions Edo Queens by 6-7 on penalties, while Bayelsa Queens defeated Atlanta Queens 2-0 to sail through to the final of the FIFA accredited tournament, a branch out of the Edo State First Lady, talking about Mrs. Betty Obasaki. And also don't forget, in the first semi-final between Edo Queens and Nasarawa Amazons, ladies from Lafia opened their scoring in 39 seconds. Through Janet Akekoro Mowe, who actually capitalized on the defensive error by the host team. And don't forget, Edo Queens chairman Moses leveled the score in the 16th minute. Ejami Lucy foul for Lashade 50th 30th minute goal gave the homers who actually come on what who actually could not hold on the lead for as long as Akerim Way got the equalizer for the Lafayette guests in the 63rd minute from the penalty spot. As far as that is concerned, assistance effort by the two teams to increase the tally proved fruitless, of course, as the game ended 2-2 after 90 minutes, and also the game went to penalties. The Hammers undefeated the Queens 5-4 to actually book a place in the final against Baisa Queens, who defeated Atlanta Queens by 2-0 in the second semi-final game at the same venue. Don't forget, the Queens will play Atlanta Queens FC in the third game. That'll be happening later on tomorrow. As far as that is concerned, 22 minutes away from 9 a.m. Nigeria. Let's take these. Talking about Nigeria and also Egypt as they dominate ITT have a team events. Let me confirm to you this morning that Nigeria and also Egypt marked victorious in the team event at the 2024 ITT have African Championship, of course, held in Addis Ababa. That was on Monday, October 14. Today, don't forget, in the men's event with Egypt absent, of course, Nigeria faced Algeria in a trading final. Omotayo Batusami Kerakov in a suspended match, but Kerakov has secured 3-2 victory over giving Algeria a 1-0 lead. Talking about the Mahani Jeloli then faced Kodri Aruna, who leveled the scorer for Nigeria with a 3-1 win. As far as that is, Matthew Kuti actually showcased his dominance by defeating the likes of Mendine Bella 3-0, putting Nigeria ahead of ahead 2-1 in a decisive match. Aruna actually overcame Kirov, sealing Nigeria 3-1 triumph